So guys, I messed up pretty bad last episode. So it's mainly an issue in which two different things say two different things. So the what happened was that the Chavarka butchers on Archive of Nethys, it says that they have tridents. And it still says slashing, but in the adventure path it says that they have hatchets. So I want to retcon that. They don't have tridents; they have hatchets. So really sorry about all that.
Huge mistake.
I give
all the
myself,
people
50 health or something?
No, nothing changes. I'm just
that's a
saying,
shame.
thematically they don't have tridents.
Yeah,
So
I mean, we had
that
all
was-
those people write in, and
Yeah, I just
what the hell?
Like, how are they carving meat with tridents?
they were stabbing the
was
meat
just-
to airate it.
right. It was just something that
I
I just
refuse to accept this reality.
That was a worse mistake than our choice of tactics.
Yeah.
Yes. Shame on you, Jake.
To talk about your choice of tactics,
We're so fucked.
you guys are really, really in a bad spot. I don't think I said this on air, but you guys somehow managed to, and I quote, combine 5 encounters into one.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense.
Yep, the Sabasan, the Butchers, the Boggart Swamp Seers, the Chavarka Warriors, and Hazel. All of them together.
Hazel sounds nice.
Yeah.
It's not like she almost killed our ranger in one attack.
Yeah, we're dealing with that right now. Because last time we left off, Elkwood went down.
Yep.
So this is going to be tricky.
Yeah, I just kind of want to describe the situation.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's all right, so we're in this enormous map. It's a quarry. It's like a 500-foot map vertically, and then 300 feet horizontally. Elkwood went off into the woods to the north, where he, Benson, and Adelar all approached from the south. And then he kind of went up into the woods and started shooting this kobold that we found. So he's like almost 200 feet away from the healer, from Adelar, and around a house. So Adelar can't even see him. And then I'm in the middle of this quarry, probably a good 75 feet from Elk, who just went down, and I'm the only one who could see him. And then Benson is surrounded by six combatants. And he also cannot see Elkwood because he's behind a house.
And by the way, real quick, could I get what the initiative was for this?
The initiative right now is Adelar, top of the round, then Hazel, the Chavarka Butchers, the Chavarka Warriors, which are, I think, all dead but one. Yeah, there's one guy still alive. Yeah. The Boggart Swamp Seers after that. I somehow rolled 28 on all of them. It was pretty incredible. Then Kezra, then Benson, and then Elk last.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I rolled shit for initiative.
So it's me, everyone else, then the party.
Though Elk just went down, so his initiative is right before.
So he will go to just after Adelar, and just before Hazel.
Gotcha.
So yeah, that's where we're at. I don't see any reason to dilly dally anymore. Let's just get into it.
It's no time for idle chit chat.
Yeah,
Silly banter. we're all gonna die.
Yeah.
I'm confident. I don't know about any of you guys.
Yeah, that's what you
gonna
were
be
saying
great.
earlier.
We're about to get a good schooling on how hero points work.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
After Elkwood goes down,
You're dying too.
to dying too. Adelar, it is your turn.
Yeah.
All right. If I remember correctly, Benson is looking like crap.
Can I make a free action?
Yeah.
Sure, go ahead.
So, just all these people running against him, and I can see Elkwood, right?
No.
No, it's a straight line.
There's a house.
Oh,
Yeah, there's a big old there's
You
a big
can
old house
see
in the
through
way.
the house.
no, forgot that was that.
Yeah, and it also says there's no windows too, so you wouldn't even be able to.
They can't afford windows in my house.
So, regardless of what's happening with Elkwood, Benson is just going to scream, "Run!"
Oh. So, I have to make. Well, actually, I'm gonna have 2 action to heal you first.
Got this.
I'm like, oh, run. No, 2 action to heal first. All right, let's do this. We got some major healing coming your way. That's good.
Need it.
Oh, Timmy's face is
Bad.
not excited about this.
It'll be the
So
episode of Bad Dice Rolls.
So 38 points of healing.
38.
I know, I rolled
38.
terrible.
Yeah.
On 3d10s.
I rolled terrible.
You got
I'm still thankful, for fuck's sake.
And with my last action, I will move. I'm pretty sure I can move 30 feet. Let me double check that. 'Cause I don't, you gotta be careful. 25 feet, dang it. 15, 20, 25. Alright, and I run into the woods. Alright, that's my turn.
All right. In which case, it now moves to Elkwood.
Oh boy. So I gotta make that, So, how does this work since,
So you will make your dying save first.
dying save first?
Then you will make a fortitude save against the poison.
I have to roll 2 d20s. Great.
You got this.
So the DC for the save is 10 plus your dying condition. Just 2, so 12.
I have to be above
DC
the
12
12.
flat check.
Flat.
Flat
You got
check.
this. You got this.
Come on.
Come on.
No, I don't. That was a
Okay.
3 on the die.
Okay, so you move to dying 3.
3.
That was almost a crit fail.
Yeah, boy.
That would have been instant death, right?
That
Yeah.
would have been instant death.
So now you have to roll against the poison. which
hero point.
Well,
No.
Not yet.
Not yet.
Not yet.
And now he has to roll against the poison,
Yep.
at which he is at stage 3.
Come on, come on. At 20 then.
3 again.
Oh my god.
So critical fail on the poison.
How many stages are there again?
Oh yeah. Let me pull it up.
I think it was 3.
Yeah, there was only.
I'm on the max
at the
save.
final stage, which was a lot of d10s.
Yeah. It was a lot of d6s. Let me
Oh my
pull it up.
god.
You got to get rid of that dice.
I got rid of the 1 dice tower. You know, I'm taking this one and I'm moving it down here.
You know, when we discussed you surviving, those rolls were the bad scenario.
Yeah, we're already in the end game already.
All right, so you were at stage 3, right?
I was at stage 3.
All right, so 8d6 points of damage.
Oh my gosh.
Push me dying.
Well, okay, does he even take?
Oh, I guess you wouldn't even
He
take
does.
it.
He immediately goes to dying 4 and dies.
Yeah.
But what are we doing? What did
Oh
we
yeah.
discuss?
Here we go.
So here we go. It's like for that split second. It's like right before the poison just courses through his body. He feels it, like he's unconscious, but it's just like this roiling lava, like just coursing through his body. And it's just like an old memory just popping up as he's looking back to when he was like younger and looking outside when he was in the puddles of Absalom and looking at a figure that was in the doorway. And then it just hero point, so he's back to dying 1.
You are back to
Dying.
You're not dying.
Not dying
You
anymore.
lose the dying condition. You do not gain any
Yes.
wound, but you are still poisoned.
Yeah, it's like a new intake of breath for a moment.
So
as
your clock starts over on your next turn.
the death clock.
So fucking stressful.
Yes, it is.
God, I was hoping you'd get one more round.
No, no. Apparently, he's just not meant to live with these fucking dice. So yeah, that's what happened that turn.
So if you had made your dying save, you would have gone to dying 1, and then even on a critical fail on the poison, you'd only be dying 3.
Yeah.
But because you failed,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
you went down 1, and then any
Yeah.
poison
Oh,
damage
no,
is going to
yeah.
kill you.
Worst
Oh, yeah.
case scenario.
Oh yeah. It's just one of those days.
Elkwood, as you were laying there on the edge of the tree line, fighting off and thinking of things to just keep you alive, 4 spider-like humanoids jump out of the tree line and descend over top of you.
Oh, fucking course. But why not?
They look quite familiar, as you remember seeing Anadis before, because Renali was one of them.
Oh.
They jump around you, and one of them does a somatic component and puts a force field of invisibility, concealing you and all of the Anadi.
Oh my god.
Renali turns into her human form, stands over you. And goes, Elkwood, hold on. She takes the crossbow bolt out of your chest, sees the purple viscous liquid, and goes, why have been poisoned? Give me an antidote. And she immediately just takes something out of her pack and shoves it into your mouth. And you're still knocked out, and you're seeing all of this.
Holy shit.
Just your vision is completely obscured. You can barely make this out.
Shit.
John literally left the table. Just couldn't handle it. Like,
Just wonder where she was going. Oh, geez, Spider-Man. Thank you,
And
Spider-Woman.
Kezra, you hear a message in your head that says, "Leave. You have overextended too far." Elkwood, you begin getting wrapped up in web.
Yeah. As they feast on me. Yeah. I know how spiders work, Jake.
And you disappear.
Fucking God. Ooh, I don't have to roll anymore. All right.
I want to do a little flashback. The scene starts with a camera angle focused on the roots of a tree. An impressive beetle lumbers across the moss-covered terrain. The frame pedestals upward along the tree trunk, going up and up. The layer of moss eventually turns into a layer of strong silver threads, and we begin to hear shouting in a distant language. Within a wooden treehouse strung together with sticky web, a family of Anadi and their natural forms are working through a debate. The eldest Anadi, clearly a sage of sorts, speaks up to the younger Anadi's voices. I do not know these outsiders. I have never even seen them. He's played by Anthony Hopkins.
Of course.
The entire room settles to let him continue his speech. Renali, who are these people you wish to help so much? The Ikuje already require our aid, and we are so few and distant from our own. Renali, who was being berated by two other members of her web marriage, now stands alone in the center of the room. She holds her spider-like appendages out to cast a spell. If your lack of vision is the issue, then I will show you. Renali makes a perfect set of illusory images depicting the heroes of Breachhill. They stand poised and ready for action. The Anadi Elder Sage approaches uncomfortably close to the images, inspecting them. This one. Who is he? He says, staring into the eyes of Benson's image. Renali stands close to her elder and says, his hand and soul are guided by the Inheritor. The sage sort of looks at her and says, then why is he not at the World Wound? I believe she guided him here. The sage steps down the line to the next figure, Kezra. And this one? He looks like the demon slayers from this land, but I see his blood is not entirely green. The sage begins to inspect Kezra's hand covered in blue scales and pulsing with lightning. Renali sidles up and says, if we are to face dragons, the greatest ally could be one of their own. The elder sage says nothing and moves to the next one. An image of Adalar sitting at a desk with a paper, quill, and an abacus take form here.
Nerd!
What is this one doing? He does not look the part of a great hero you claim him to be. Renali stutters a bit. I'm not sure why he is here. He is disciplined and thorough in his convictions. I think the order he brings will be of great aid to us here. You know how the Ikuje feel about the followers of Avatar. Yes, but they have accepted him. He is also versed in the divine. Fine. If the Ikuje can accept someone like him, I think we can too. Finally, they stand before an image of Elkwood. The late Skull sits ready to pounce at his side. The elder sage nods in approval. This appears to be the only one capable at a place like this. Renali happily adds to the sage's statement. He was quite good at everything. Skilled archer, tracker, elegant swordsman, and able to command wild animals. The sage continues, nodding in approval. Suddenly, 3 Anadi land in the entrance of the web-covered home. Someone is attacking the Cinderclaw mine. They're outsiders. Renali turns toward her elder with desperation in her eyes. The elder thinks for a moment and says, "Go, and take 3 members with you. If they have family like you say, then we shall do all we can to protect them." A strike team of Anadi, led by Renali, dash out of the treehouse and disappear into the thick jungle canopy, leaving a trail of thin webs behind them. And then we come back to the Cinderclaw mine. As none of you know this, but Elkwood has just been wrapped in a cocoon and strung through the trees as the Anadi have left.
Wow.
Bye, guys. See ya.
Oh,
It is now Hazel's turn.
Shit.
Hazel is furious.
oh fuck. Kezra's in trouble.
No! No! Where is he? Zorzan! Where are you? And she points her staff in the direction that Elkwood was. And you see a little bead.
Yeah, figured.
And it explodes in the tree line and just engulfs it. She just... How dare you run from me, cowards.
That is one of the most terrifying things a player of tabletop RPGs can hear.
Yeah.
A red little bead.
No! Oh, what is it? Oh.
Is it a jawbreaker?
Fireball.
Yeah, it's like, oh, it's a little red bead. It's not going to do anything, and then it explodes in a sphere of just pure energy.
Her seeing that the Sabasan and the Butcher are trying to take on Kezra. She doesn't really care much about the Vulture. She is going to start walking north.
No. Oh, no. No. Oh, no. Oh, no. No.
Gosh. That was her turn. It is now the Butcher's turn. Butcher, all the way at the top, is going to go after Kezra.
No Kezra now.
Alright. First hatchet attack. 32 to hit.
Oh my gosh.
That's great.
28 points of damage.
That hurt.
Second one. Totally a miss. I don't think he's raged yet. So.
He's out of actions, though.
Huh?
He's out of actions. He moved up.
Oh, you're right. Yeah. In which case.
Ha, technicality.
Good pickup, kid. Good pickup.
Do what I can.
Then the Charvarka Butchers down by Benson. By the way, Benson is now surrounded going clockwise. 3 Bogger Swamp Seers, 2 Charvarka Butchers, and then on the eastern side, another Bogger Swamp Seer. He is surrounded on all sides but one.
And Adelar just took off into the woods.
Yep, he just ran.
Like a coward.
Like a coward.
No, this is what needed to happen.
Yeah.
I'm just Benson going, coward!
2 Charvarka Butchers.
Fly, you fool.
Flying.
Adelar runs back in. I'm coming!
Just call me a coward again? Is that what I heard? First trident.
You mean, is this the trident or is this the not?
Oh, yeah, the hatchet. First hatchet.
You. The people.
I'll retcon it every time. It's okay. 35 to hit.
Yeah.
Is that a crit though?
No.
No, okay, crit. Goodness, 24 points of damage.
There goes almost my heal spell.
Yeah, that was 8 and an 8 on a 2d8 plus 8.
Rocks.
31. 16. Last one is 12.
Miss.
Okay. Second one. 38. That was a crit, isn't it?
Yeah.
26 points of damage. Uh, 22.
That's missed.
Miss. Then a 26. Okay.
But I'm gonna raise my shield.
You raise your shield for that one. 19 points of damage. Okay. Was the butcher's turns. Oh wait, Charcoal Warriors go first. There's literally one of them. What's he gonna do? Alright, the one Charcoal Warrior that didn't just get roasted by a lightning bolt.
Oh, what the hell?
I will be the victor. And he goes down, and he's going to take 2 swings at Benson. Let's see, much less to hit with his hatchet than the Charwaka Butchers. 19
Miss.
and 11.
Miss.
Yeah.
I want to know what the power between them is.
All right, you want to know?
I'm just curious.
Charwaka Warrior,
Yeah.
creature 1. Charwaka Butchers are creature 6.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes perfect sense then. It's like this warrior's like, I'm gonna get promotion.
I'll get a promotion, and then I'll be able to rage.
Yes.
What about,
Vulgar Swamp Seers, then.
maybe they'll just croak and kill everyone else.
The Vulgar Swamp Seers, they've used just about all their spells.
Hey.
Yeah, I know, right? One of them, however, heard you talk about running.
Oh man.
So
Got that cantrip life.
he is going to take a 5-foot step forward, and he's going to try to use his tongue attack on you.
Oh. Even better.
Tongue plus 10.
Is this within 15 feet from me?
He is 10 feet away from you.
Okay, then I will retributive strike.
Well, no, he's attacking.
Yeah, he's attacking you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Not me. Not me.
then I cannot.
They heard you run, or they heard you say to run.
Adelar's diff, dude. Nope,
13
nope.
to hit Benson, I imagine it fails.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. Next one is going to take a 5-foot step diagonally, still within 10 feet, is going to try to do the same. After 20.
Oh.
No damage, but you are grabbed. And then the other ones are going to... they're going to cast an Acid Splash at you.
You just cover it.
Doesn't really matter because they got a 17 and a 19, so no Acid Splash from those guys.
Benson and hits the other one.
Just hits him in the mouth because he had his tongue on him. He's like, ah! Kesner, it is your turn.
Lord. Kesra will move away. He sees an elk just disappear in the woods, and then this message in his head says run. And he is surveying this battlefield with the elk gone. Not looking good. Looks down south and he just sees Benson wrapped in a frog tongue and surrounded by these horrible things that just hit him really hard. So he will move. And he will disappear as he gets invisibility.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Kesner runs a little south and just... gone. Coming up next is Benson.
Alright. First action. Lay on hands.
Okay.
As he heals himself. 8.
There we go.
Increasing his AC.
There you go.
That's
Oh
right.
yeah.
I forgot
Oh
about
yeah.
I do want to remind you, you can sever the tongue.
I will do that.
Alright.
Okay. So with the attack, 17 on the die.
Yeah, you have to be at AC 15, so.
Yeah, that's it.
That's a crit on the tongue.
18.
Alright, all you had to do was 4 slashing damage to sever it, so you now have a boggart tongue stuck to your face, but you're free.
And Benson will see what has been happening and will just 10, 15, 20, and 25. Move back.
Alright, and you guys run off into the tree line.
None of them had attacks of opportunity.
You didn't move past any of them, you moved away from them.
Gotcha.
Yep. Back to the top of the round, Adelar, your turn.
All right.
Oh, did the vulture chance go?
Oh yeah, that was going to go for your turn.
Yeah, because I never...
Let's do that now. The vulture is going to try to get out of the grasp.
So would that be a... How would that work, I guess, but it's because they don't have...
Oh, you need to make an athletics check against its fortitude DC.
Surprisingly, it's athletics isn't the worst.
Well, you know.
Alright. Come on. I haven't even aimed yet. 20.
20. Oh, let me pull up the Sabasan.
Actually, you do get attacks of opportunity off virtual weapon.
Oh,
Unless they're anyway.
Yeah.
Alright.
That's what I thought.
Alright, that's fine. I'll let it slide for now. Get moved on. What did you say your total was there?
It was just 20.
Just 20. You do not get out, but you can try again.
It's a -5 at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, why not? 18 on the die. That's 25.
The vulture gets out. Wow. So the vulture gets out and begins to fly away.
Just gets fucked out dodge. It's like, fuck this. I picked the wrong person.
Oh, wow, this sucks.
I didn't sign up for this.
Alright, so the vulture struggles for a round and manages to scratch the face of the Sabasan with its talon and flies away. Okay. Alright, after Benson, Adelar, it is now your turn.
The questions. Do I heal or do I attack and then run? Oh, also, I noticed on my sheet, it said I had some persistent damage. Do we remember what that's from?
It was acid.
Okay, so I get that tool. Actually, I'll get it once, and then I'll roll to see if
Yeah,
I auto-recover.
Alright, so what do you need? You need the D8 or whatever it was. 5.
Alrighty. And let's see if Adelar can naturally shake it off. Hey, 15 on the die. I'm
There you go.
good. I'm good.
Hey, you shake it.
As I'm running, it just licks off my cloak and skin.
It's like you're wearing like hydrophobic clothes or something.
I mean, this is a robo-press edition. So.
It did it for you.
Yes. Ew, gross. All right. I have one heal spell left for the day. I might as well use it on Benson.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
All right, let's hope I get more than a 1, 2, and 5.
Oh god.
And your face isn't. Okay, that was a good face.
He might keep you alive.
It's only 47 points of heal.
Oh my
Goodness gracious.
You just see the halo around above Adelar's head kind of grow a little brighter when he casts the spell. And
I'd like to point out that is currently. Wait, my next.
we could take him.
Charge back in!
You got him there.
Not when they're doing that kind of damage.
All right, and I'm gonna go 25 feet south.
Adelar's off the map.
Yep, Adelar is off the map. Oakwood. Now it's Hazel's turn. Let's see, are any of you guys near enough to see this? Kezra would be, because he turned invisible somewhere in the middle. Hazel's still entangled.
Oh yeah, that's right. It's like, God damn it.
She is going to just walk up
She can spend
a
an
little
action.
bit more north. Yeah, she still has like 2 rounds. It was like 6 rounds or something that you had her for.
Oh yeah. No,
yeah. So she's 2 more rounds of being entangled.
Take that.
But you said she could spend an action to try to get out of that or something?
Believe so.
Yeah, she
Shut up,
can,
Tim.
but she's
No,
not.
I-
She's not in immediate danger. So,
She's nervous. She's just like struggling, like power walking over.
Yes.
all right. It is now the Trawarka Butchers, Warriors, and Bulgar Swamp Cedars' turns. What are they going to do? You guys are off the map. Well, at least Adelar is.
Yeah.
Yep.
Both the Butchers, Benson, are going to go up to about that point. There, I'll move them like that. There we go. And they are just going to pick up rocks and try to throw them at you as you are leaving. Because they have an attack called Throw Debris.
I mean, they're not throwing their shit.
Not throwing their
Honestly
shit.
surprised.
Who knows? Maybe they just put their hand back there and then you get hit with a turd.
Poison
20
damage.
total.
Miss.
And then a 27.
That hits.
All right.
I'll raise my shield.
14 points of damage.
Okay. Take it.
All right. Next one. Throw debris. 36.
Hits.
15 points of damage.
It's just been a game of calculator games.
Yeah, I know. Getting real comfortable with the calculator over there.
Yep.
And then the other attack is a 28.
Hits.
14 points of damage.
So if I hadn't healed you, would you have gone down?
I absolutely
Oh, okay.
Yeah, these are just rocks. They're just throwing like random
You
shit
brought
at you.
me from 40 something to 91, and I'm now back to 50 something.
Oh, gosh.
55.
I mean, have you ever been hit in the head with a rock? That's what they're aiming
Yeah,
at.
that's what they're doing.
And like the rocks, I'm sure, are probably like
I
this
just-
big. So they're
Yeah.
I just ate a shitload of damage.
All right. The little Chavarka warrior is going to run up and try to do the same.
Yeah.
as his little brothers, or as his big brothers are doing. 17,
Miss.
18.
Miss.
like, he's throwing like pebbles.
Yeah.
You guys made it look easy. You guys got lucky.
They're all like, please shut up. Go back.
they just like put their hand on his head and just like turn him around in place. Just go back to sleep.
Go back to sleep.
Oh, wait a minute.
Huh.
You said 26 on one of them?
Yeah, because of
Lay on
round
hands.
hands.
Oh, yes, I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of those would not have hit.
Okay.
For
So
14.
take back 15 points.
Okay. I love paladin.
All right. Swamp Cedars turns. They can't get close enough to you in order to hit you with a tongue, so they're just going to do some acid splashes.
Alright.
Acid splash. Acid splash. 26.
With land hand, that's a miss.
There we go.
Yeah.
And the other two miss entirely.
Thank God.
It is now Kezra's turn.
Kezra spent this whole action moving.
Yep. All right. Moving somewhere. So we just hear. And Benson, it is your turn. I assume you just continue running.
Yep.
Okay.
Just run off the map.
Does that bring it back to me? Because I have a turn.
You do have a turn. It does bring you back.
All right. Okay,
Fireball.
so do I remember which one has taken like the most damage? Obviously, that little guy in the front, he's probably the weakest. But was there another one that I noticed take a lot of damage?
Let's see. Checking all their HPs.
By the way, I would have spent at least one action laying on hands.
Yeah.
Sorry about
Oh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you can do your lay on hands. Timmy, the only one that looks like you could probably take it out with one or two action spell is probably the Charcoal Warrior.
The little guy.
Yeah.
All right. So like, so from pretty far away, like you barely can. All he needs to do is like see him. He gets a beat on this guy, and he just whispers, "Avatar, send them a parting gift," and a giant ray of blazing fiery light erupts from Adelar's fingertips.
Wait, is this a fireball?
No.
Okay.
Let's see what I think
Which shit?
it is. 21 to hit.
That definitely hits the Charcoal Warrior.
Good, because I do not want to use my hero point on that.
No, little buddy.
Oh,
What's he rolling, Kelly?
I'm not watching.
Shame.
18 points of fire damage.
He dies. Yes! He was like, oh man, you guys hit. And he just gets roasted by a beam of light.
Yep. And then Adelar takes off.
See ya. Cheese it.
Kezra, as you are running away, are you running, yeah, as you're running out, you see what looks to be a large winged creature come swooping down from the west and going east.
Large winged creature
I will show you the picture.
down from
Oh,
the
just you.
west,
Just him.
heading east.
Yep. And you can see from your angle that,
Don't look, Tim.
I know, Kelly's blocking his...
I'm just like, I see your wandering eyes over there.
Cheat.
I want to know.
I want to know.
Kelly, how do you want me to show you this creature, actually? Over Discord?
Send it to me through encrypted signal.
Make sure these guys don't see it.
Yeah, go ahead, send me through this.
All right.
I'm hacking your phone right now, Kelly.
Can we get through blockchain?
This is why I went to school, everybody.
Let's see. Should we get an image?
Okay. I see the thing.
Yep. You see that swoop west to east, screaming as it goes by.
I'm guessing Arcana would not help me identify that.
Religion would.
Oh shit. I ain't got that.
All right.
Hadn't studied under old Adelar yet.
Don't he prescribes anymore.
I mean, I could try and untrain religion check.
Okay.
See if I know any peripheral knowledge on this thing.
Not 20 this shit.
Come on. You can do it. You can do it.
Nat one.
Oh!
Ooh, what does he think it is?
That's a big bird.
But this information will have to give me the group.
Man, that is the weirdest vulture you've ever seen.
I mean, you're
It's
not
fair.
with me in
It's
the
fair.
group right now.
Yeah.
I know what it actually is.
Yeah.
It's horrifying, but
Okay, then.
That's Big Bird from Sesame Street.
You see Big Bird flying from west to east.
I didn't
Going,
think-
come here, kids!
Like, oh no.
I'm glad we ran. By the way, guys.
Yeah.
Kelly is gone.
Kelly is glad.
Kelly's glad we ran.
Kezra's like, I could have taken that chicken.
Big Bird ain't shit.
Big yellow fuck.
I will count combat as over.
Wow. Okay.
I love how Jake just like let me get that little cheese in before.
Yeah.
Very
I
appreciative.
imagine the Charcoal Warrior was like he had his hand up over his eyes, like trying to see through the tree line.
Yes.
He just, just
It's like I really wanted to use that spell the whole comic, but there was never a good opportunity because I was always healing Benson. It's like just once, please.
Wait, when you shot him dead, the Charaka butchers were just like weakling, and they just left. They didn't give a shit.
That sounds about right, actually.
The lowest there was about 18 health,
Oh my gosh.
and I'm back up to 80.
Boy, that is
Back
real
up to
dangerous.
80.
God, that's
Yeah.
dangerous.
Yeah, it was a roller coaster.
God. So, where do you all go minus Elkwood?
Well, I'm casting. Let's see. I think the range I have is like 500 feet for message. So I'm literally like sending out messages to Kezra and Elkwood because I don't know about Elkwood. I'm sending messages out to both of them. Be like, meet us up back at our rendezvous point, which we previously discussed off air.
What happened?
I think you know very well what happened, Benson. We were outnumbered and outmatched.
Why did that happen?
I wish I knew. I don't know. I tried contacting Kezra. He wouldn't respond to me, and then things got bad. I lost my cool, Benson. I wanted to prove myself, I guess. I don't know. It was a poor choice of judgment. And I can't get a hold of Elkwood. I keep reaching out to him via my powers, but he's just not responding. I fear the worst. Did Kezra respond at all? Like, they'll be there or something like that, or?
Can you contact someone with message that you can't see?
That's a good point. Let me see
That's
if it is
something
site
that sending
requirement.
does.
You just hear new phone, who dis.
Alright.
That'd be a really nice cantrip.
Sending is like a third level spell.
Yeah. New message, who dis.
Targets one creature, so yes, I'm assuming that I have to have sight. So no, I
okay.
can't.
Yeah.
I can't actually contact anyone.
They keep an eye out, but he's probably invisible for a while. So.
Yeah. So it's like I don't know where everyone is. I just hope that they go back to the rendezvous that we predetermined.
This was terrible.
I'm very disappointed in myself. I usually, even in the most tense of situations, I usually keep my cool. But I don't know. I feel like this place is just bringing out the worst in me. I've never been in circumstance, so I just feel so out of my depth.
You're new to this, aren't you?
Adelar just kind of looks at himself. He like holds out his hands. He's like, look at me. I am as soft as they come.
Well, let me tell you something about this. And he grabs Adelar. This is not something new. This is not something that you just get to fall into. Because what you are is like me. You're one of the people that protects this world. And guess what? You don't get to say, I'm sorry anymore. You have to just do it.
And after that, you hear some rustling and some twigs snapping. And you see a bush with no one coming, that looks like a body's coming through it. Move out of the way. And Kezra appears. And he goes, "Take it easy on him, Benson. He's, like he said, new to this. And yes, we failed. But I've never been so determined in my life. I do want to apologize, though. And you know, as you know, I don't do this very often. But I did lose my head in there a bit."
And Benson walks up to Kezra. And he punches him in the face.
Oh my gosh. Kezra just he takes the punch, stands back up, and he goes, "I probably deserved that.
Where is Elkwood?
We'll find him. He's safe."
He's safe? What do you mean?
Renali showed up with some of her tribesmen. I was about to go find him. He had gone down. I'd never seen him go down so quickly before. There was something else at work. He was convulsing. Must have been some sort of poison, from what I can guess. The kobold, that blue kobold, had something nasty. And he went down quick. But Renali and her tribe showed up, and I saw them only for a split second, before they all disappeared. Before I knew it, the kobold was furious, cast a giant fireball in the area, but I don't think it made purchase on anything but trees.
And Benson just... like, he's so fucking angry, but at that news, he just... I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
We'll find him. I believe he is safe, but we need to regroup, and I don't know if he'll be coming to the rendezvous, but I think we should head east and look for him.
Let's go.
Alright, so you guys are going to just head east.
Yep.
Make me a survival check to wander east.
It's okay. Adelar has a decent wisdom.
No, I just... don't worry about it.
I have no direction.
Alright, you gonna use that direction?
Yes.
Alright. You managed to head east.
You haven't asked me yet, Jake.
Alright, John, what'd you get?
Got a natural 20.
Alright.
Oh.
There we go.
I literally can never tell. I saw his face, and I'm just like, John rolled a 1.
John.
Yeah.
Just
Never
use that
roll bad.
cantrip.
Angry ass Benson's just like, zap!
Just charges through the trees, just knocks them over.
Benson is somehow guided by the divine to head east. You feel where your comrade is. You head east. Hours begin going by. Eventually you find a pretty good clue as to where you guys are going, as you find what looks to be the corpse of an Anati with the top half almost bitten off.
What?
Jeez.
Elkwood, a mere moments before this, you were starting to come to, and you were in your little cocoon. And as you were being dragged, you saw this creature.
Don't look.
Yeah, don't look, Jonathan.
Oh, man.
Not looking?
Are you sending on Discord?
I'm sending it on Discord.
Oh, God.
Oh, my gosh.
You saw this creature
Let no soul
swoop
say
down.
I looked.
You saw this creature swoop down, grab one of the
Hard not to
Anati.
look.
You saw this creature swoop down, grab one of the Anati, bite it, and rip it in half. And then flew away,
Oh, shit.
laughing the entire way.
That...
You gonna hide it before I turn around?
It's off.
It's
Okay.
off.
Alrighty. Yeah, a little bit shook. That's the,
Shook is a good word for what happened to you.
that's- Seeing that thing, because I imagine it was what?
It was large, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Ooh.
Anyway, the three of you find what appears to be half of a brutally murdered Anati.
When I was leaving, I saw something head this direction. Some horrible winged vulture creature. I don't know if it did this, but it was certainly large and ferocious enough. That looks like it might have been able to do this.
Yes. Perhaps.
It was the biggest and ugliest vulture I've ever seen.
Do you think... Remember that... I can't... There was another vulture, or something that had... It looked like it almost bonded with Elkwood. Do you think it could be related in some way? Was this some elaborate ruse?
No, I don't think so. This was quite different.
Okay.
I mean, I'm just saying, I've never seen anything like it before. I'm just telling you what I think it was.
Okay.
It was horrifying, otherworldly in my opinion.
And Benson will take a moment to bend down and pray with the fallen. If this was a being with Ronali, go to your afterlife, please, in peace. Thank you. Many will move on.
You guys continue moving?
You don't check its pockets?
No.
Doesn't have pockets.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I'm not,
doesn't.
I'm not a fucking thief.
I don't know. Could have match cord.
He might have something useful. All right, then.
Plus 18 sword. No.
Dope.
Stupid.
That'd be awesome.
While we're walking, Kezra just he just wants to like explain himself again. He goes, "I don't know what you guys saw from your vantage point, but I executed the plan that we talked about. I went north. I released that dinosaur, that monstrous creature, and everything was going right. But then that kobold just walked over, pointed at the creature, and just fear went through this monstrous creature, and it voluntarily went back into that cage. The kobold just closed the door, and like it wasn't concerned at all. I'd never seen such power in such a small creature, but I couldn't help myself. Its blue scales just reminded me the power of the blue dragons, power that courses through my veins.
You know, I've had a terrible question. A terrible one. One that I don't even want to ask you, and Benson is not looking at Kezra when he says this. All of the things we fought, all of the things that we have faced. And then he looks at Kezra, right in the eye. How different are you from them? And how long until you are one of them?
I mean, I'm not a worshipper of the Hawk, if that's what you're asking. I have a determined reverence towards the ancient blue dragons and their like. And I don't know how much you know about the Hawk, but the chromatic dragons, in a way, revere him, but also mostly fear him. He's a creature of great destruction. There are those who follow him. Clearly this cult has formed around his worship. I do not worship the Hawk. My reverence is of a more worldly origin.
As Benson looks down at the gauntlet that surrounds his fist. I hope so. And he pushes onward.
I look at Adelar as he moves on. I'm just like, I mean
Ah, fuck, I might have to purge you.
I don't question Kezra's loyalty to us, Benson, if that is of any comfort. But what I do question is this party's headstrongness. It is leaked into my decision-making as well. Usually I am...
And what do you question?
What do I question? I question our tactics, I question our choices, and I question the effect that all of you are having on me. I came into this group hoping to bring order, but instead, my mind has been wrought with chaos. I have almost displeased my god by dabbling into the arcane mysteries of the dragons. I plunged headlong into a combat that I should have known would clearly result in death. And what is the result? Elkwood. Seemingly, we don't know if he's still alive. Hopefully, he's alive.
I know he is. He has to be.
Well, so what if he is? You see Ronali's fallen comrade? Their blood is on our hands now. And it is because of the choices that we collectively have made. Going forward, I expect, Kezra, that when I message you, you respond.
I think I can agree to that. Again, I was caught off guard. I saw nothing but my objective, which was
Benson looks
that
up.
creature.
I'm gonna die in this fucking jungle.
No, Benson, I don't think you will. You know, I speak to Abadar every morning, and he gives me one clear directive every single day. keep Benson alive. I shall long die before you do. I hate it. I'd rather save myself before you, and I've made that clear, but I must obey the will of my God, just as you obey the will of yours.
As I say, I am fearless. Therefore, I am powerful.
We will not fail again, Adelar. Let's find Elk. Regroup. This time we know what we're up against. I promise. This time we will succeed. We have to.
We do. There seems to be a lot more to this mine than meets the eye. I think at this point, they're kind of charging forward. Benson is probably keeping his distance ahead, being all somber and silent. And Adelar's kind of hanging back with Kezra. And he's like, I know you have a quest for greatness. It is quite apparent. But we can't forget that there is also much to be gained in this area. It seemed to be some sort of mining operation. I feel like there's a lot of treasure that could help us in our quest and in yours as well. We just have to make sure that we're planning a little better. I feel like Elkwood was the one among us who had the most sense, and he was the one who suffered for all of our reckless decisions.
Yes. You did not get close to that kobold, but you should have seen the things they had. A burning staff, all kinds of alchemical equipment. This creature was powerful, smart, and well equipped. Many riches for the vault, I would think.
Yes. Yes, I'm quite looking forward to that.
We will win. I promise.
Oh, I have no doubt about that. No doubt, none whatsoever.
You guys continue walking for hours. Till eventually the moss and vine-covered jungle eventually turns into what looks to be web. There's to be web sort of hanging down from part of the canopy. You guys can see it's it's tall. These are huge trees. You can look up and you see all of these what look to be houses covered in web. A lot of it appears to either be supports or entire walls made up of it. There's bridges. Lots and lots of web.
Well, it seems we have found the right place.
Benson starts screaming.
Renale! That's one way to get their attention.
Yes.
A few seconds later, Renali picks her head down. Oh! You've made it. Please come up. And she kicks down a web ladder.
Elkwood. Where is Elkwood?
He is here. He's safe. He brought a friend?
As Benson scrambles up the ladder with a lay on hands in his pocket, his only thing is just making sure Elkwood's okay.
You go up and you see about 15 Anadis, just all in a room. And then Elkwood sitting in a cocoon.
Oh.
Not feeling great, but awake.
Yeah. It's just glowering. Just pissed.
As Benson walks over and says, "Fuck, I thought you were dead."
No. Not yet, at least. I felt it.
As magic pours from Benson's hands into Elkwood, you get 18 health.
Oh. Well, he can't avoid it, so.
No!
He's just struggling his head. Don't touch me.
And as Benson leans in with the heal, he's like, "For fuck's sake, you're the one person I understand."
Hey, come on, I'm not that hard to figure out.
Yeah, but not in the best way.
But it's as you do that, he flinches big time at the touch of it. He's not like in the best place of mind at the moment. And like he's still like you can probably see it still like this where the venom was running through his body is still like burned into it. It's just like fire just inside of him. So it's like his face is just caked in
And
scars.
as you're clearly like uncomfortable with the healing as it comes in, Benson will just like lean into you. I need you.
He just stays silent for a moment and just stares off.
I know what you are, and you know what I am. So, we cannot leave these two fools, can we?
No, seems not. He's still staring ahead.
And that's it.
Renali, it seems that we owe you a great debt.
You all were complete fools to try to take on Cinderclaw Mine.
Well, we're going back.
We have work that needs to be finished there. We met such great success taking out their small outposts. I fear that the victories had gone to our head. We felt invincible. We were fearless, therefore we were powerful. And he kind of casts a mocking glance over at
This! It's like a rap battle right there. Just,
John has stood up and he is
John is prepared.
schoolyard taunting Timothy.
Meet you by the flagpole behind Kelly's house.
I'll give Tim the horrible taunt if he can tell me where that quote is from.
Oh.
if it's anything relating to any sort of book or pop culture reference, I do not know it.
I chose that phrase from House Black's words, and that is from the Frankenstein's monster.
See, Tim would only understand it if it was from K-pop.
K-pop, Adventure Time.
Make more Adventure Time references. He'll get this.
Like
I am fearless, therefore I am powerful.
I do like that, though.
that is,
that's a
it is
good one.
pretty sick. But Adelar's gonna throw it in your face.
We're
But not directly to you because he's a little non-confrontational.
Benson just
it's
chucks.
like, wasn't that like Benson kept you alive or anything?
Hey, who kept you alive, for the record?
Yeah, tank that damage yourself. See what happens.
Renali is saying that there is clearly some childhood tension between all of you.
Take it outside the healing hut. Okay, guys.
She says, there's much more planning that needs to be done if you're to take on the Cinderclaw mine. You don't even know the strongest creature they have there. We lost one of our own trying to run away from it.
Perhaps that was the creature that you saw, Kazu.
Yeah, that bird thing.
It is bird-like, yes. I know of it only because we've seen it. In fact, that entire creature has taken away much of the fauna around the Cinderclaw mine. I'm sure you noticed the quietness in the jungles.
That explains why Elk couldn't find any animals.
That is correct.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow. We're in danger.
So, if you plan to go back and try your hand again, at least let me help you. We should be more tactful of our approach too. Maybe not combine 5 encounters into one.
Do you think it's possible we can lure those flying creatures out and deal with them in the woods?
Flying creatures, there was a smaller one, the Sabusan. Is that correct?
Yes, yes.
I might be able to do something.
I think any way we can chip away at them before going back in would be optimal.
If I can stand a decent distance away, I can shoot a light beam up into the air that might coax them away.
I too have a similar ability. Perhaps during my preparations I can see if Abadar will give me a generous portion of that power.
I'm thinking if this thing hunts
around the mine. Perhaps we could lay a trap for it. Use something as bait. Ambush it as it approaches.
Well, we would only need something smaller than it. It seems to revel in the idea of having power and brutality over other creatures.
Well, Benson, are you up for the task?
Let's hunt.
From what I've seen of this creature, I haven't seen it often, but we've managed to hide from it a few times. I've seen it attack random fauna in the area. One of the things I remember it doing was it would screech and emit this wave and seem to stun whatever its target was.
Gosh.
And then it constantly had these spores coming off of it too, as if it was surrounded by some sort of ailment. It was never affected by it itself, but I fear if we might be coming in contact with it like that, that we will surely be subjected to it.
I'm already scared that this is far fucking worse than Nuka Wolf.
Oh,
I mean, they said you haven't
Yeah.
seen the most terrifying
Yeah.
creature, and they mentioned that.
Yeah.
If you would like to make a religion check,
Sure.
as Renali is describing it,
yeah, I was about to say.
I would have had you make it, but Kezra rolled a 1, so he fucking saw Big Bird.
He says, I saw a big bird. It was yellow.
One of kids? I don't know.
Kept trying to teach me things. Oh, was that
26.
I like that, because Adelar has no idea.
Yikes.
Recall knowledge, religion 26.
Oh! Oh, damn.
The Knights of Iomade would be familiar with these.
Yes.
13
Oh,
on
really?
the die. 13 on the die.
Nice.
A Vrock, also known as a wrath demon.
Oh!
Mark just looked at me with horror in his eyes.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, is it a fiend?
It is a fiend.
It's a fiend. It's a fiend.
Ooh.
When the gates to the abyss swing wide, the first demons through are often Vrocks.
Yep.
Vulture-headed scions of rage who wheel through the air on black wings or dance with the exaltation of their fiendish power. Their hatred for mortals is matched only by their desire to inflict suffering through their horrible screech and their devastating dance. Vrocks form from the souls of hateful mortals, who are thus given another chance to inflict their rage on the world.
They're so nasty.
They are
so nasty.
Yeah.
What do you want to know about a Vrock? Because there is paragraphs of stuff that this thing has.
Weaknesses.
Weaknesses.
Obviously the first thing.
It has one particular vulnerability.
Good.
You know that it has something called peace vulnerability. A Vrock's wrath is the heart of their essence. Enforcing peace upon them wrenches at their soul. If they fail save against calm emotions or a similar effect, forcing them to be peaceful, a Vrock takes 4d6 mental damage.
Interesting.
What are they resistant to?
Yeah,
That's all you get because you just meet the DC.
Oh.
That's fair.
But most things
Shit.
aren't resistant to mental damage, so
As
that's
Benson thinks about this, he sits there and he's...
Oh, God.
It's... I'm fucking going... It's one of them.
He's gone mad.
Wait, the Renali sees you almost like delighting in the fact you might get to fight one of these. She goes, "Do you know of this creature? I
I know exactly what it is. And of course, I came out here not knowing anything. And of course, this is what happens. This... Not a kobold, not a little Chagra cow with a knife. This is it?
Well, I think we should prepare as much as we can tonight. In fact, let's all rest.
It's almost funny.
You all lay down for sleep that night. Renali is talking with her elders.
Assuming I'm still in the cocoon.
You're still in
yes.
the cocoon.
One day they'll let me out.
Cozy.
You, Oakwood, as you are laying there in your cocoon, very comfy, actually. It's nice.
I imagine.
It's warm,
you know, it's like silk.
Yeah.
So
It's like a silk sleeping bag. It's quite nice. I might buy one myself. You're laying there trying to get some sleep. Your veins still ache from wyvern poison in your inside of them.
ugh.
And you hear something walking on the roof. And then you see that man-sized vulture drop down in the doorway. And it goes over to you and uses its beak to start to take the web off as if it's trying to free you from this. And I'll see you guys next time.
Rock fight.
Not good. Oh my god.